All right. We are live on YouTube. First and foremost, sound check, please. Can you hear the sound coming out the mic? Can you hear me tapping that? Hey, Coach J-Rom, how you doing? Lots of people chatting it up. Just finished my weights and 30 minutes on the water rower standing by for some positivity. That's awesome, bro. Well, you came to the right place. Thank you. Respectfully, maturely, and professionally, my lady says he's on his way. Stay tuned. Thank you, baby, for that. Yeah, sorry for running behind. I'm not, folks. I'm actually sick as a dog right now. I'm on Advil, 2 Advil and 2 Dayquil caplets. But you know what? The 30-day positivity challenge must go on. Come rain, come shine, in sickness and in health. Right? I take this as seriously as marriage vows that I'll be taking seriously once I marry my lady sometime. More than likely, it's going to happen next year at some point. we, we've been talking about that lately, and we've got some interesting thoughts to share about that at some point down the road with you folks. I won't be doing that here today, but yeah, I'm as sick as a dog. I am, but I'm getting out and walking, and hopefully that's going to help out. And I'm finding ways to fight through it. That's how I've always done it. I did get some rest today, which is why I'm running behind. So don't worry. I've gotten plenty of rest. Best remedy for a cold is rest. I got plenty of that. But now I got to get out. I got to get the engine going, That's my man. Well, babe, can you hear me clearly and see me clearly? Can you hear me coming through the microphone? Yes, sweetheart. All right. All good. All good. Let me continue going through the chat here. Coach Eli says, can't wait to see you out there walking with him. I know you can't wait either. Yeah, she'll be walking with me probably sometime next year. And once we put her out there, Coach J-Rom, we're going to be doing a lot of great mobile streams. We'll be doing some car mobile streams. We'll be doing some, mobile streams from other places that we visit. There's a lot more coming to this channel that a lot of people don't realize. You realize it, Coach J-Rom, because you've been on this platform for a while. You know what I've done in the past, and you know what other people have done. And to be honest with you folks, there's really only one reason why we haven't brought her out already. It's just a couple people. It's just a couple people out here on this platform that want to just find out about who she is so they can continue making content on more so it's about me. They don't really even care to go after her, but they care to go after anything that means something to me. That's just the way it goes. So that's the only reason why she hasn't been put out there publicly. She will come out publicly. We're just trying to get a little more support on the good side of things before we do that, and we're getting there. But thank you for the encouragement there, Coach J-Rom. Excuse me. Man. Let's see here. Hello, Eli and everyone. Hey, Holly's Hotties and Happenings. Welcome to the show. Hola, Holly, says Coach J-Rom. Hi, RMP, says Holly. My lady says I will be out there one day. Yes, you will, babe. Stick around, folks. Once I get through the chat here, I'll be updating you on some things that transpired last night and why you can't find my live stream from last night and what's coming up later tonight. Even though I'm not feeling well, the show must go on because there's a lot to talk about. I'm not going to talk about it, I'm not going to talk a lot about it here. We've got another topic here today, the 30-day positivity challenge, but later tonight from the studio, I will be doing a show. I'll share more about that in just a little bit. It'll be just myself. My lady will not be joining me. She's going to be resting She'll be the cheerleader, right, baby? But more on that in just a few. I have been I have binge watching Ink Master, and now I want a tattoo so bad. You got enough tattoos already, baby, in my opinion. But hey, you do you. Already read the other two comments. Coach here on Bro, I worked with 4 training clients today and still did 1.5 hours in the gym on my own. I don't have much time for YouTube anymore. Well, you know what, dude? That's pretty good. That's actually a good thing, man. And here's the thing, Coach Sharon. The only reason why I spend a lot of time on YouTube is because that's the nature of my business. The nature of my business involves YouTube. You don't need YouTube really as much for your business. And I mean, you could leverage YouTube for your business, but you're more of a localized type of business. So your target market's more of a local market. My target market's more of a global internet, World Wide Web type of based audience. So it's a little bit of a different thing. I think you understand that. But that's good, man. You're keeping yourself busy. You're, doing what you love to do. Going after your purpose, man. That's the best thing any man can go after. And even women nowadays. Go after your purpose because you ladies have been liberated. Trust me, my lady wants to feel like she has a purpose. A woman's purpose is no longer, I say this respectfully, a woman's place is no longer barefoot, pregnant in the kitchen. It's not. Ladies, I say that respectfully. I'm not trying to be mean, but that's just what the stereotype has been because that's the way it was. Right? So it's great to see you, really, really go after your purpose. It's inspiring, man. It is. I love seeing people work through things and, stop doing things that they no longer enjoy as much or enjoy at all and doing things that they enjoy and then making money doing those things at the same time. There's nothing better than that. No better feeling than that. You know what I mean? Hey, Ginny Ann. Good evening, Coach Eli and Coach D. Thank you for the great live stream last night. I love the topics and the genuine, honest, helpful coverage. Helped me a lot. Ginny Ann, that stream, let me talk about that right now. That stream has been put to private. I put that stream to private right when it ended because I want to redo it tonight. And I'm going to be redoing that stream tonight by myself because I think, I'll be honest, I think that stream last night was a lot for my lady because she loves me so much. And, that woman will defend me to the ends of the earth. And I appreciate that, but I just don't want her to feel the need that she has to do that. And she wanted to come on last night. That was her choice. But, she was on for a couple hours. And after a couple of hours, she started to get really, really worn down. She gets tired as the evening goes on much quicker. And, she gave a lot already. I mean, folks, it takes a lot of energy to run 2-hour live streams talking constantly. It takes a lot of energy to do these while you're walking and holding a selfie stick and then talking, right? Not everyone can do it. And honestly, it's not easy to do, right? And my lady, she has a lot of energy, but after a while, as it gets later into the evening, she starts to wind down. She's used to going to bed sooner. So she got cut off the stream last night and fell asleep. And then woke up a little disoriented because she was just tired. It happens to the best of us. I've woken up disoriented before too. It's a normal thing. It happens. She came into the studio room and she was just so tired that I just shut down the stream. And then I ended up going to bed with her. Babe, babe, that does not need to be, babe, can you please remove that? We don't need to say things like that. That is, baby, we're a lot more professional than that. Like, you got to get rid of those anger monkeys, babe. Seriously. Thank you, baby. I appreciate that. Baby, you're a much better person than that. As much as I may feel like I want to do that to certain people, I would never do that, first of all. I also know you wouldn't do that. And second of all, I don't feel the need to think that way about anyone because I'm secure within myself and I'm happy deep within myself, right? Right? And baby, I'm not trying to be rude. I love you, but that's purely a projection. It is. It's a projection. No disrespect. Now, it's a lot more difficult for women to contain their emotions because that's how they are. And my woman is pretty good for the most part, but she's still a lady. And I get it, baby. I get it, right? But you're so much better than all these people that talk that way, right? No, I'm tired of the BS too, baby. But here's the thing. You know what, baby? Let me handle that, right? It's all good. We don't need to make it, baby. You just be my cheerleader, baby. Just be supportive and be cool and calm, and I'll handle it. It's not a big deal. We'll handle it maturely, like your name, respectfully, maturely, and professionally, right? Coach J-Rom says, well, Holly says, I will be there. Thank you, Holly. Never enough tattoos, says my lady. Respectfully, maturely, and professionally. Holly's hauntings and happenings. Hi, Ginny. Hello, Ginny, says my lady. Coach Aaron says, I'm expanding. Like I said, I partnered with a friend in Omaha, Nebraska, and I'm partnered in New Jersey, too. But I got to slow down expansion before it becomes too much. Yeah, dude. You know, burnout. Burnout is real, man. And that's the one thing you want to prevent. I mean, see, Coach J-Rom, you have great work ethic like I do. You just keep going and going and going and going. And that's respectful, right? I'm the same way. But, you know, burnout does set in. It does happen. And I think you know at this point in your 40s, like I learned in my 40s, I think you know where your breaking point is. And I think you would cut yourself off before you hit that breaking point, right? Like, I was not feeling good at all earlier today. I was feeling shitty. I slept in till about like 12:30 or even 1 p.m. I literally slept for almost 12 hours. I mean, I just wasn't feeling good. I took some NyQuil last night. I was stuffed up. The NyQuil cleared it up and knocked me out. I got great sleep. And then I made some coffee, started moving around, started feeling, I mean, I'm feeling better. I'm feeling good enough to do the shows and stuff. But, you know, I wasn't pushing it earlier. I was gradually doing my regimen, you know, and looking to see if I was going to feel well enough to even take a walk. Because I also know taking a walk, even when you're sick, it's good for you. As long as you're bundled up and all that, it's good for you. But no, I'm not at that point right now where I'm so exhausted that, you know, I need to take a break. I've been there before and I've taken breaks. But I get it, man. I think you're doing it the right way. Oh, the anger monkey comment got someone's attention. Oh, really? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm sure that same dude is broadcasting me again. Right? That's that same group of people. That's okay. We'll address more of that later tonight, like I addressed last night in that stream I put to private. I'm going to address all that again tonight because, my reputation means the world to me. And I'm not going to allow 3 or 4 people from one small sector of YouTube that's been coming at me for years to ruin my reputation. And if I don't talk about it, then there's nothing for other people to compare it to. And that's why I'm talking about it. And I talked about it last night. Right? And let me tell you something. My lady said nothing wrong. She's my woman. I'm her man. Right? And she was speaking figuratively, and I'm sure. See, here's how crazy that other side is, Coach Eli. I'm sure they took a screenshot of that comment, right? And I know exactly who took that screenshot, because there's just one person that screenshots everything, right? So I'm sure that person got a screenshot of it, and we'll probably post it on a community posting or put it out there. And quite frankly, we don't care what you put out there. We don't. I mean, seriously. Seriously, I mean, if you've got your nose so far into my business, like to watch me that closely, that's just surreal, right? I never even talk about these people, dude. I don't care what they do, right? But for some reason, something that my lady says triggers them. It's not even about them. All women make that. You're right, bro. All women make that comment because they're emotional beings. You and I know that, Coach Eli. And even the woman that probably reacted to it was probably that woman, right? Because she can't stop talking about me for some reason. Can't stop talking about me, right? It's like a fly in your ear that never goes away. Buzz, 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 buzz. God, please. Leave me alone. Leave my lady and I alone. That's all we want, is to be left alone. All I want is to be left alone in my average home. But why do I always feel like I'm in the twilight zone? I always feel like somebody's watching me. I can't even sing right now because my throat is messed up. Yeah, I always feel like somebody's watching me and I have no privacy. Folks, please like this stream. Please share it out. Please get more people over here. The goal is to get more people here than the simulcasts, because that's what's going to truly turn things around. So please share this out. Please like the stream. If you're not already subscribed, subscribe, bang the bell, select the notifications, right? You know what even bugs me more is when people look at every little thing I do or someone I'm associated with, like my woman does, right? And they criticize her for something that they themselves have said as well in the past. That's the irony of the whole thing, right? Because on YouTube, you got to spin everything out of context to try to make other people look bad as your form of content. And it's just gotten really old. It's just gotten really old. It's old. We'll talk more about that tonight. I was just going to say every woman or guy or any person who reads that comment can relate to feeling like that about their one and only. We've been married 43 years and I still feel that way about my man. Of course you do, because you love your man, right? And these people, for some reason, a couple, 2, 3, or 4 people from one small sector of YouTube, right? They make it their daily and life's mission to continue talking about me and my lady or anyone I'm associated with all day, every day. They talk about me all the time unprovoked, right? And they scrutinize us off of things that everyone goes through, normal stuff. Like, I'm a normal dude. And I put this out there because I want more and more people to see that what these people have said about me is full of baloney. It's full of baloney. But see, if I don't talk about it, then people are going to assume what they're saying is true, right? I don't really want to address it, but I've grown to understand that out here on YouTube, I have to address it. Because if I don't address it, the perception of the court of public opinion is that I'm running away from something, right? I'm not running away from anything. I just don't want to feed into anything. That's the truth of the matter. I don't. But you know what? Hey, when people continue doing those things, their day will come. Their day will come. Trust me, one day their day will come. Their day will come when we least expect it and they least expect it, right? Because in life, you only get back what you give. What you give, what you put out to the universe, you get back. And if you treat people unfairly, the universe will treat you unfairly, right? It's the truth. At Ginny, my parents just celebrated 44 years. That's right, baby. Congratulations. It is more than infatuation. Yeah. Here's the problem. When we only have 6 people here and they have 20 or 30 on a rebroadcast, to them it comes off like they're winning. And technically, numbers-wise, they're getting more support on the hate than we are. So why don't you folks, listen, I don't mean to be rude. I love everyone here, and I'm not trying to force anyone to do anything. Why don't you folks learn to understand that and help us get more people here to overcome this? Help us by sharing this out on your community tabs. Share it out on social media. Make people aware of the great things we're creating here so we can overcome this, right? Because until we outnumber them constantly every single day, money-wise and number of people, number of views and live viewers too, they're going to keep doing it. So if you want this to stop, help a brother out, please. And I'm going to continue pumping this up until it happens. I'm going to continue pushing what it's going to take. This is what it's going to take, right? Tremendous growth and success past these people, right? It's like they desperately so want my attention all the damn time, right? I know I'm a better person than them. I know I create better content than them. I know I'm a happier person. I firmly believe that, but out here on YouTube, it doesn't matter. It matters what the audience responds to. And some people play games to tear up your audience, right? Well, now I'm taking my audience back. I'm taking all the hard work that I've done all these years back. Slowly but surely, one step at a time. But I still need the help of the good people out there to help us make this happen. I mean, we're not going to make anything happen with 7 people here when they have 20 or 30 throwing the hate, right? You know, on the flip side, I will say this. Like, it's rather endearing that these people rebroadcast me every day and they make an effort to go out of their way to come at me. That means I mean something to you. Any which way you look at it, that means I mean something to you. I'm important to you, right? Right? That's a sad thing. You're showing how much you wish you could be a part of my group. But you folks that are doing this are banned because you don't play fairly. That's the bottom line. I don't want any hate or negativity in my side of things, right? And I don't bring any hate your way, right? But obviously, you guys envy me. Here's the thing. These people envy me to go out of their way every day to rebroadcast me. Envy. You envy me. Right? All of you. Even the audience there wishes they could be like me, be in the position I am in. It's the truth. No one in their right mind would put in that much effort to keep coming at one person they didn't envy. They envy me. Right? And I'll share more about this tonight. We're gonna blast this out publicly because these people, they continuously put out the most horrific shit about myself to destroy my audience and to affect me from growing. Well, we're starting to turn that around because we're sharing the truth and we're speaking up about it, right? And we're fighting it head on because people need to know. And the more and more people that know, the more and more are going to be supportive of our positive message. It's a long road ahead, but it's one that I'm willing to continue battling, and I will. In a way, those folks are giving you free publicity, Coach Eli. That's how me and my family found you. I pray they'll make you and Dee famous, and everybody will end up over here, and we'll be sharing you all. Well, thank you, Ginny Ann. God bless you, okay? I wish you the best. I believe you left me a comment. I thumbed up and I hearted a few hours ago on one of my replays in the comment section. I'll respond to you here, and I'll respond to you on that comment when I get a chance. But since you're here live, I'll respond to you. God bless you. And I wish you the best regarding anything you encounter with your health, any challenges you encounter with your health, or any future surgeries you have, that they may be successful. And I don't know if you believe in God or not. I think you do. Still love you whether you do or you don't. You know, love you like family. So does my lady. You know, we wish you the best success in your health and your happiness. And I hope you live a long, lengthy rest of your life until, I hope you make it to 120. Maybe I can make it there with you. But thank you for your kind words, and you're right. You're absolutely right. It is free publicity, and yes, people are finding out about me, but you got to also understand that when they talk about me and they continue to share clips that were taken out of context over little mistakes I made years ago saying certain things and stuff like that, right? It does affect people from wanting to support me unless I stand up for it and take a stance for it. Why would anyone want to support someone that doesn't stand up to the wrongdoing of other people, right? Especially when it's coming towards me, right? And normally in real life, if this happens, people talk things out and they stand up to each other, right? But on YouTube, you're supposed to just sit there and ignore it, because if not, that other side will keep making content. Well, I'm done with that. I'm not going to ignore it anymore, but I'm also going to pick and choose what I respond to and how I respond to it, right? And I'm going to handle it respectfully, maturely, and professionally, like my lady's channel name, YouTube username. It's a beautiful day. It's about 60 degrees. I don't have my gloves on. It's not really that cold today. When I came to the park, because it's going to get dark and I want to do 3 laps. Order and ship me some cards with your name and channel on them, and I'll pass them around at my gym and the 2 partner gyms as well, as have some friends put them in truck stops. Yeah, I'll get to that, man. I'll get to that by the beginning of the year. I haven't made business cards in a while. I had business and I sold insurance. But when I went to the online world, I didn't make any for this business because it's been primarily more so online. I didn't see it as a feasible expense, but, it might not be a bad idea to order a box of 500 and, just send some out to some people, across the country or the world, and it might help with a little more promo, sure. You're right. I won't even charge anything. It will just be free advertising. No, I appreciate that, man. I do appreciate that. I can work on that. Well, sure you can, babe. Yeah, I know where to get the cards done. I've got a lot of resources back from my insurance days. So, I can get the cards done. I can get them done high quality at a reasonable price. I just haven't seen it as feasible. Yeah. All right. We are back live. We are back live. We are back live. All right. I'm going to address this right now, Sarah. And I'm going to address you by your first name because that's what everyone addresses you by. It's a common name. Sarah, you have no right to continue rebroadcasting my content. You have no right to continue to bully myself or my lady every single day on this platform as a form of your content. You have no right to do that, and I'm asking you publicly to stop. I don't talk about you ever. I've left you alone. I've helped you out in the past. I've done nothing to deserve this, but you continue to bully and harass myself and my lady every day as a form of your content, and you rebroadcast me on your newly monetized channel. I'm asking you to stop. I'm honestly asking you to stop. It needs to stop, Sarah. Okay? It needs to stop. It's not right. Sarah, if I did this to you, you would have copyright struck me, and you would have come at me in many different ways. I've left you alone. I've tried to support you to become the YouTuber you wanted to become. I don't deserve any of this, Sarah. I don't. If you want to sit there and talk about this with that group of people, be my guest. Do whatever you got to do. But get it all out there and move on. I am asking you to stop talking about me, stop using my content, and stop bullying and harassing myself and my lady every single day, Sarah. I'm asking you to please stop. I've had enough. Please go and create your own content. Now, I'm going to go off the air and hear what she has to say about this for a second. I'm asking you nicely to please stop, Sarah. All right, we are back live. We are back live. We are back live. I went over to Sarah's channel, and I heard what you said, Sarah, and I understand. I understand that. I get where you're coming from. I understand your interest in this. I understand why you've done it. I always have. But at what point? At what point is one man just going to be able to just run his business and run his channels? And I don't talk about you folks at all. I don't. I don't have a problem with anyone, right? I don't. Wisdom should stop doing it as well. Everyone should stop doing it. It's been played out. It's old, right? It's old. I don't even want to be talking about this, but I don't have a choice, because if I don't talk about this and make my audience aware of this, I'm never going to grow. I'm never going to grow if I continue to allow these rebroadcasts of me to happen and not talk about what's going on. I think it is wise to just do streams, period, without bothering each other. That's all I'm asking for, Holly. Like, honestly, when it comes to Sarah, I want her to be successful, right? When her and I were friends years ago, I told her, get a microphone and just start doing some streams. Just start getting some people on a panel. Like, I legitimately have tried to help all these people. I've helped Sarah. I've helped Jamie. I've helped all these people, right? And that's why, I'm not saying that's the only reason why they're doing what they're doing, but I encouraged them, and they ended up doing it. And I'm proud and happy for them, right? And they're starting to be successful at doing what they're doing. But when it affects my success, after I've done the right thing to help all these people, then they're affecting my success. That's not cool. It's not. I'm tired of it. I really am. Right? I want everyone to be successful on this platform, including Sarah, including Jamie, including all these people. And if I was talking about you folks constantly, then talk about them. But I don't say a word. I don't say a word. Right? I do my own thing. And there's nothing wrong with doing fair use commentary once in a while, but when people do it every single day, it's bullying. It is. Look, I'm not saying I'm afraid of anyone. I'm not. Right? And I'm not trying to play the role of the victim, but the truth of the matter, it is bullying because it's excessive. Doing it every now and then is not bullying. It's fair use commentary. Doing it every damn day with a group fashion is bullying. I get it. But she is not going to stop because she is losing interest in other topics and people, obviously. Nope, it's that small audience of 20 or 30 people or 40 people that will always hate Coach Eli, that they can always go back to leverage, right? It's not right. And I think it is the obligation of each creator out here to look at those things and to be a reasonable person and say, hey guys, we've all had fun coming at Eli for years, but I'm no longer going to do this. I'm going to try to get Jamie to no longer do this. I'm not going to incite this on Eli anymore. It is the obligation of creators to take that stance. If they continue, creating the content and creating the forum for those people to show up, they're going to show up wherever it's done. It's not the people's fault. It's the people that are giving them the forum to do so. As a creator, you got to take a stance on what you believe in, and you have obligations morally and ethically, right? At least that's how I feel. That's how I look at it. I want everyone to be successful. I want all of you to be successful. But I deserve my shot at being successful at this too. You are both giving of yourselves so much to help each other. Coach Eli, I'm really sorry for how flippant I sounded with my comment about the rebroadcast. Truly, it makes me and my husband very angry to see you and Dee treated like this. CFO, Saturday motivational topic of the day. Thank you, CFO. You didn't say anything wrong, Ginny Ann. You didn't. You absolutely said nothing wrong at all. I mean, look, I can't control what other people do, right? I can't control how flawed the copyright system is. I can't control how flawed the way YouTube was created. I mean, it's a great platform, but there are flaws that can be exploited. And, I ask those creators that see those flaws to think twice before you do something, that affects another creator that just wants to have their space and do what they want to do without even bothering you, right? If I was bothering you, I would understand that, right? Like my lady and I are two normal human beings. Yes, she has issues, and so do I. We all do. And yeah, maybe she drinks a little more than she should at times. But who doesn't on this platform, right? Like I'm tired of being criticized for things that everyone does, right? If I breathe, I get criticized on just walking and breathing. Like seriously, what kind of content is that, right? Like the Rockwell song, I always feel like somebody's watching me and I have no privacy, right? Like seriously, if you have something serious or if you have something reasonable to critique or criticize about me, go ahead and do it. But if you're going to criticize myself and my lady on average everyday things that you yourselves go through as well, then come on. That's a little nitpicky. It's excessive. It's too much, right? It's antagonizing. It is. Obviously, the rebroadcast is still there because if it was shut down, my numbers would be higher. These people would come over here to watch me because that audience is obsessed to hear what I'm going to say. And because they're blocked here on their main channels, that's why these people create these rebroadcasts, right? And there used to be a lot more of them, but now they've, there's only a few people doing them, right? But it's still enough to the point of where it does affect what I do. And it needs to stop. And until it stops, I'm going to continue to talk about it. Go ahead. Until it stops, I'm going to continue to talk about it to defend myself and to debunk anything that's put out there publicly about me that's not true. And Sarah, back in the days, there were a lot of people that came at you and me. Back in those days, and I'm sure some people still come at you now. I don't pay a whole lot of attention to it. I really don't have the time, and maybe you don't either, right? But back in those days, when we were friends, and the only reason, again, we're not friends is because of who you're working with. It's a conflict of interest. That's all. That's the only reason, right? Back in those days, those people were coming at you. And I stood up for you. I stood up for you. Yeah, before we got to know each other, sure, we both talk smack about each other, but who doesn't? Who doesn't, right? Who doesn't talk smack about other people before they get to know people? It's just like I get scrutinized for things that everyone does, right? If everyone does certain things, why am I getting scrutinized for doing everyday normal things that anyone else does? Because I have a coaching title? That doesn't make a difference. No. People were coming at you, and I had your back, and I still do. Believe it or not, I still do have your back. And all these people's backs, except for one person that's running this whole show, right? That's James. It's just not, it just doesn't make any sense. It's not fair. It's not fair at all, right? It's not fair at all. There's no reason why There's no reason why my content should get more traction on these drama channels than my own channel. I'm sick of it. I'm going to stand up for myself. I'm tired of it. And that's because of what these people have done. I'm not saying you've done it, Sarah. I'm saying Jamie has, and he's worked through all you guys, including you. And maybe it's time to just let that go. I understand. Maybe you folks have, it's none of my business. I'm just saying, maybe there are some agreements, right? But I know it all stems back to Jamie. I know it does. It's time to let that go. It's time to let that go. I don't deserve this at all. I don't deserve this at all. There's no one in their right mind that would allow other channels rebroadcasting me to gain more traction and get more people viewing the rebroadcast in my own streams. What that's telling me is all hands are on deck trying to massively destroy my chance of growth. This is a massive operation, right? And Sarah, I'm not blaming you this, but you know what I'm talking about. It's a massive operation from James. It is. That's what it is, right? I'll talk more about that tonight. I will, because I want to make people aware. I'm tired. There's no reason why rebroadcast should get more traction than my own live streams. That is my audience, whether they like me or not, whether they're banned or not. If they want to watch my content, they should come to my channel. If you guys want to do fair use reaction videos every now and then and clip stuff 2 or 3 minutes long, that's fair use. Fair use is not rebroadcasting someone to give them a chat and then accept super chats in that chat and then delete the stream and still get the super chats, because you will still get the super chats. You will. You'll still get the super chats if you delete a live stream after you get super chats. It's not cool. It's just not cool, right? And I have to ask, is that the kind of person you want to be? I mean, put yourself on the flip side, on the receiving end of all of this, right? I've been cool and calm about the whole thing. I've been relaxed, and I'm still cool and calm. I'm still being cool and calm, but I'm at my wit's end. I'm at my wit's end, because this is my business. This is my space. I'm at my wit's end. I am. I'm at my wit's end. All these people that have come at me all these years, I have helped them. All of them. Including Jamie, including Sarah, including all of them. I have helped all these people. I've encouraged them. I've motivated them. I've done good for them. And after I know what I've done, and many other people know what I've done to help these people get where they're at on YouTube today, I'm not saying I did the whole thing, but I encouraged you and motivated you to take that first step. I also helped Jamie stop from quitting, because he was about to quit and leave and delete his channel, and he stuck around. I encouraged him, right? I encouraged you, Sarah, you, Jamie, and others. And for me to be getting this in return, like seriously, you tell me, how would you feel if you're in my shoes, right? How would you feel if you were in my shoes? I'm a good man that helps people. I'm a good man that helps people. I care about people. And I've helped many people, and this is how they repay me? They shove it up my ass? Seriously. It's not right. It's not right. I have to talk about it. There's no other way around it. I am not a drama channel. I'm a coach. I'm a positive person. I have a positive channel. But when these things happen, I'm going to fucking talk about it. And if that changes anyone's opinion of who I am, then there's the door. Don't let it hit your ass on the way out. Seriously. Because if you don't understand what I've been through as a good person, just trying to help people, and even people I've helped have crapped on me You know, if you can't see that, then it's not even worth keeping you around in the first place, right? I'm not gonna suck up to anyone to keep them around. I'm gonna be real with you, and I expect you to be real with me, because what you see right here on this live stream, what you see right here is the real me. This is the real me. This is who I am. We meet in person, I will treat you with respect, and I will give you the shirt off my back, and I will feed you, and I will serve you whatever you want. But if you mess with me or people I care for, then I will give you a piece of my mind. I'm not going to be violent. I'm not that kind of person. But I'll kick your ass out. You mess with myself or people I care for, even in the real world, I'm not going to get violent. I don't do that. It's not worth it. It's not worth going to jail, and it's just not worth it, right? But I'll kick your ass out. I'll show you to the door. Actually, I wouldn't even show you to the door. I'll say, get the hell out before I kick your ass out. I'll talk more about this tonight from the studio. All of these things these people have done have cost. It's cost me a ton of money. It's cost me a ton of money and a ton of growth opportunities. Despite what they're saying, this has affected me. It's affected my livelihood. You know, I've never ever seen people get away so much with monetizing my own content more than mine. When people are monetizing my own content more than myself, when their audiences are bigger than mine, there's something wrong there. That's called a targeted attack. This is one group that's been target attacking me for years. It stems back to one person. And see, Sarah, you're even the one that brought this to my attention. You know what hurts me the most, Sarah? I'll tell you this. I'll be honest with you, Sarah. What hurts me the most is you're the one that taught me this. You're the one that made me aware of this targeted hate attack. And then you got involved with the guy that was doing that. And maybe it became a lucrative opportunity. I don't know. But that's not cool. That's not cool. I would never do that to anyone. I wouldn't. I would never do that to anyone, right? And when you decided to work with him, I didn't get mad. I was respectful. I said, listen, you know what? Best of luck to you. If this is what you want to do, I don't agree with it, but it's not my place to tell you what to do. You're my friend. You're not my girlfriend. You're not my wife. I can't, and even if you were, I couldn't tell you what to do, right? No, it's not raining. It is not raining. I'll get to the chat in a second. I told you, I'm going to step away. I appreciate everything that you've done for me, and it's been a pleasure to help you with as many things as possible. But if you're going to work with James, that creates a major conflict of interest. And this is no disrespect or offense to you. If you were in my shoes, you would have done the same thing. You would never allow someone to do that to you, right? Never, right? I'll be right back. All right, we are back live. We are back live. I'm going to have to take off my shades. It's getting dark. Hang on. Give me a second. All right, can you folks still hear me? Somebody let me know in the chat. Can you hear me tapping the furry ball here? I want to make sure I'm going through the right microphone here. I had to take off my shades. Oh, the lens fogging up. No, the lens is not fogging up, Holly. It's the auto exposure is kicking in. It's getting darker. And when it gets darker, the iPhones and the Androids, they kick in what's called auto exposure and low light compensation is what it's called. Same thing. So now it's basically adjusting the exposure dynamically on the fly to try to give the best possible picture when there's less light. So that's what it is. I hear you fine. Yes, babe, says respectfully. Coach J. Rom, I hope I have not offended you. I had to talk. I had to stand up for myself. I'm tired. I'm not gonna do this anymore, dude. I'm not gonna put up with this. I'm just gonna be honest about it. At the same time, still say that, hey, I have no problems with any of these people, right? And Sarah, I think you shut down your stream. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. I just, I'll say this, Sarah, and maybe my woman will get pissed off at me for saying this. It doesn't matter. I'm an honest person. I just never thought that you would end up participating, in this type of content, towards me. I understand you said it's clocking in and clocking out. And I get that. To a certain extent, I actually get that. And I get that, right? But it still hurt my growth and my business and all that. All the things that you guys collectively have done. And listen, the ringmaster is Jamie. Let's just be real. We all know Jamie's the ringmaster. No one needs to admit it. No one needs to say anything. We know it's him. And we know why certain people do certain things. I get it. But I will say this. Sarah and other people, even you, Wisdom, you guys have the capabilities to outgrow Jamie's network with better quality people. Oh, they're on Jamie's now? They're on Jamie's now, huh? Oh. All right, we are back live. All right. Audio's still good, right? Yeah, no, he's doing the stream, but from what I scrubbed through, he's, at least up until this point, he was not rebroadcasting me. And quite frankly, I don't care if he does, because he's got the biggest network. He's got the most people that, that I can take from, because he took from me. So that's the thing, right? And here's the thing. It's Jamie that's getting all these other people to do his dirty work for him. So if he does his own dirty work, that's fine. You want to play fair, right? But you can't sit here and enlist other people and make deals, side hustle deals with other people's content and try to leverage a piece of everything. That's what James tries to do. It's the truth of the matter. That's what he's doing. That's what you're doing, dude. And I'm no longer going to keep quiet. I'm done. I'm going to continue to talk about it until everybody realizes that I've been screwed here. And it's not fair to have my reputation tarnished over this stuff, right? Right? I make a mistake one time, and I say the N-word by mistake one time in the heat of the moment, and I didn't mean it, because I have a lot of black friends, right? Right? And I get chastised over that. And this dude uses the N-word every second word, and he still makes tons more money than I do. It's wrong. It's wrong to me. It's wrong to me when you morons out there pay this dude hundreds of dollars a day when he uses racial slurs all day, every day, whether it's for entertainment purposes or realistically. It's wrong. It's not right. It's not fair. It's not fair. But you guys keep throwing this guy money to belittle people like me, to hate attack people like me in a group fashion. What is wrong with people nowadays, right? You've got no right to use racial slurs or hateful words as a form of entertainment. That is not entertaining. It's not. That's called abuse. Yet there's a group of people that pay lots of money to see one creator abuse many other people. It's ridiculous. It's time to take a stance for it. How many of you are going to take a stance for this, right? I've been fighting this for 5.5 years. All of you folks out there, you sit there and talk smack about Jamie. You sit there and talk smack, but you do nothing about it. You want to know what you want to know how you do something about it? You support other good creators like myself, and I support you, and we rise above it. But instead of rising above it, you keep on feeding into it. Rise above it. Get over it. I'm sick as a dog right now. I'm sick as hell right now. But I've got my Advil. I've got my Dayquil. I'm loaded up with medication because I'm here fighting for my place and my right to do business out here. I should be home, sleeping, eating chicken fucking soup. But I'm here, fighting the fight, sick as a dog, doing the right thing, and it's still getting nothing. Zero. It's never going to change. Hate will never change until we start supporting positivity more than hate. Because right now, hate is a lot more profitable than positivity. And if you don't think that's a fucking problem, then get the hell out of my channel. Right now. Leave. And never come back. Because I'm sick of it. I'm tired. I am tired. I'm tired. My final lap. We're at 63 minutes, an hour and 3 minutes. My dear dad used to say, kill them with kindness. Well, we've tried that, Ginny Ann. On YouTube, killing them with kindness doesn't do anything. It allows them to keep talking about you, abusing your content, and other people that come across that believe them over the truth of me. So I have to speak up. I don't have a choice. Right? I don't want to talk about this. Oh, I know what you meant, Ginny Ann. Ginny Ann, I'm not mad at you. Don't get me wrong. And on these mobile streams, it's almost instant. It's like only a 3-second delay. Normal latency. Low latency. I'm not mad at you. No, I know. No need to apologize. Please, Ginny Ann, no need to apologize. I'm just clearing things up. I don't even really want to be talking about this. And I know what you were saying wasn't meant towards me. But I went off with that because that's the right thing to do. The right thing to do is to kill people with kindness. That's what I normally do. I ignore and kill them with kindness and be good to them. And I'm still good to them, right? But out here on YouTube, if you don't take a stance for yourself, they're going to keep coming at you until you try to stop them. That's what I've learned. It's almost like you don't have a choice, right? It's almost like I've been sitting on the sidelines throughout all this, right? And you want to know something, Coach Eli? I got to tell you something. You were right. And I don't have a problem admitting that you were right about it. You were right. Sitting back and not saying something about it? Yeah. It doesn't change anything. It doesn't. You were right. I've got no problem admitting that you were right. And I'm not saying that I didn't think you were right in the past, but I was trying everything I could to get this stuff to stop. I was trying everything, ignoring, responding kindly, right? I tried every single way, right? And nothing I said or did, or even if I didn't do anything, nothing changed it. Nothing changed it. So I proved that, hey, it's not about what I say or don't say. It's just this is what they want to do every day. They got an audience for it. They want to leverage a little piece out of my stuff every day. Yes, Holly, caffeine tame my tongue. He doesn't need any more coffee, LOL. Who? Me? Babe, are you talking about me? I don't need any more coffee? I'll drink coffee all damn day and night. I'll still be fine. I'll sleep like a baby still. You want to know what really sucks? I've been on for over an hour. I've got 5 likes, right? I've got 5 likes. I'm a positive dude. I should have 30 or 40 likes. But these negative creators get 40 likes before they go live. Captain Kangaroo. Coffee. Yeah, love it. What's going on, Captain Kangaroo? Welcome back. We saw you here the other day. Can you folks please smash the like button and show our brothers some love? Some positive love? So here's the funny thing. There's no simulcast of me right now. Jamie's not simulcasting me. He's doing something else. These people, like over half the people here now, are people that would be watching me on a rebroadcast because they're not rebroadcasting me, right? So that goes to show me that you folks really have no loyalty to Lycan Legion, right? I'll say it, I don't care. You have no loyalty to Jamie and his Legion, right? You go where the content that you want to watch is created, right? This just proves to me you guys have no loyalty at all, right? And I'm not saying that you should have loyalty to anybody out here. You should just watch whatever you want to watch. But see, these are the people that Jamie thinks are loyal to him. And no, dude, they're not loyal to you. They're loyal to whatever content they feel like watching at that particular moment. And if you're presenting it, that's when they'll watch. And that's why you do content on me and others, because you present things to people that they would typically watch somewhere else. But if you do it on your channel, they'll watch it on your channel, right? That's not a loyal audience, dude. You have no loyalty in your audience. I've got loyalty here, and I don't even ask for it. These people here, these moderators here, are loyal. They want to be here. We're connected behind the scenes, right? Loyalty exists when you don't force it or push it. People make their own choice to be loyal. You can't force loyalty. Oh, I drink coffee 24/7 too, says Ginny Ann. I was third shift RN, and it was a job requirement. Well, you probably really love coffee like me, and you were telling me, Ginny Ann, like last week or so, a few weeks ago, that you love the Kirkland coffee too. Kirkland coffee is the best. The Colombian Supremo whole bean, 3-pound bag. It's like $20 now. It used to be 15, but still a good deal at 20. For 3 pounds of whole beans, high quality. It's very robust. You grind it right before you brew it. I like to add a few packs of Sweet and Low, add some Coffee Mate creamer, and let me tell you, you've got a low-calorie, great tasting cup of coffee that tastes like hundreds of calories. It is really, really good coffee. It's very, very good. CFO says, all I want for Christmas is a box of See's candy and Starbucks. Sounds good, CFO. Sorry, I'm getting anger. Why, Holly? Jeannie Ann says we just ordered some. Oh, and we use Coffee Mate and Sweet and Low too. Right. Perfect. You get it all at Costco. I don't think Costco sells the Sweet and Low on in most warehouses, but you can get for like $13. It used to be like 13 or $14. It used to be like $12. But still, it's around 12 to 13 or $14 for 1,500 packets of Sweet and Low. Get them at Costco. They're definitely available on Costco online. But I don't know if they're available in all the warehouses. They're not available in my local warehouses. But the Coffee Mate, you get those big jugs of Coffee Mate for like $7 at Costco. And 3 pounds of Kirkland Colombian Supremo for $20. And you've got the best coffee. In bulk. And much cheaper than going to Starbucks every day. Yeah, you got to make it. And yeah, there's a little cleanup, right? But it's worth it. We get it online too. Yeah, absolutely. Costco.com. Yeah, I don't think they sell Costco and Price Club before they were bought out by Costco. They used to sell Sweet and Low back in the days, decades ago, but then they stopped selling it in the store. I think they sell Equal and Splenda, but not Sweet and Low. But Sweet and Low is available for online order. Sweet and Low is my favorite. Anyway, it's all still, even with inflation, it's all still a very good deal on coffee, better than you can get in any other supermarket or by going to Starbucks or Pete's or any of these other, coffee shops. It tastes so good. It does. It really does. It's so robust. Yeah, I was told, Ginny Ann, that Starbucks makes the Kirkland Colombian Supremo. They actually have, I think I was telling you this the last time we talked about it a few weeks ago. They actually have the actual manufacturers create the product for the private label, Kirkland. Like, Kirkland Signature Series is the best signature series, period. Every place now, every market has their own, like, Safeway has like Safeway Select, right? Or Signature Select. I think they changed it to Signature or Select or something like that, right? But Kirkland Signature Series is the best label brand, the best in-store label brand, because they actually use real manufacturers to create that product. And Starbucks does not create that blend of Colombian Supremo even under their own label. It's exclusive to Costco. And it's been one of the best sellers for ever since they created it. I think they started making that Kirkland Colombian Supremo almost 15 years ago. Before that, they would get Colombian Supremo from a company called SF Bay Coffee Company. And they're still around. I think Costco still sells some of their products. But they went with a better company to create the perfect Colombian Supremo blend for their Kirkland Signature Series. Are you coming home soon? Oh no, baby, I'm never coming back. I'm gonna just curl up on a corner here, baby, underneath some tree, right? And pretend like I'm a bum. And I bet you I'll make more tips pretending to be a bum than being a positive content creator on YouTube, because people will donate to crappy content creators and bums over positive content creators, right? I bet I can make more money being a bum at the park than being a positive content creator. Yeah, that statement right there just behooves me. But yeah, if I remove the sarcasm, babe, I'll be home in about 15 minutes. Heading back to the car now. Holly with the 149 super sticker. Hope. Is that what it says? Oh, it says nope. Oh, thank you, Holly. Thank you for the 149 super sticker. When it says nope, what does that mean? Enlighten us. Thank you, Holly, for the $1.49 super sticker. Appreciate that. What does that mean, though? Holly, I'm not kidding. I wasn't kidding, right? I wasn't kidding. I could be a bum at the park making more money than being a positive content creator, right? Nope to drama, right? Yeah, you either have to choose drama or be a bum, and people feel bad for you, right? And then you'll make money. But when you try to do it the right way and be positive, I got people coming, so I'll be right back. Thank you. There were some people coming, and they were going to go on the street, but then I was going to go on the street, and then they just waited for me to pass. It's all good. Look at this. It's beautiful. Got 20 people here. Ginny Ann with the $4 super sticker. Thank you so much, Ginny Ann. I do appreciate the people that have been donating. Ginny Ann and Holly and others that have donated regularly. I'm looking to see for some new people to start donating. I do appreciate anyone that donates. Don't get me wrong. I love all of you. Ginny Ann, Holly, Tam's donated. Scotty's donated many times. And many others, right? But I really would like to see some more diversification. It can't be up to these few people to support this, and they're doing the best they can, because I know you folks feel like me, but honestly, like, all this weight shouldn't have to fall on your shoulders. God bless you, says California Ford Outdoors. Absolutely. Thank you, Ginny Ann, again for your $4 and for your $1.49. Holly, thank you so much. Much appreciated. Folks, please smash the thumbs up. Please smash the thumbs up. Please share this out. Folks, seriously, please help us surpass. I really, really want to surpass these people that continue to rebroadcast me. I'll be right back before we wrap it up. All right, we're back live. We are back live. My lady says, everyone here is a blessing. Tonight, I'll be talking more about this from the studio because not everyone was here. I'm sure more people will be around later tonight. And I would hope that regardless of who you are that wants to watch this, treat people the way you want to be treated. Come and watch this on my channel, not another simulcast if one happens to arise. I'm going to continue fighting to make people aware of who I really am, what I believe in, what I stand for. That's what I want to do. That's what I do. And I figure it again, that's what's been stunting my growth is that people are believing what a few people are saying on rebroadcasts about me, and they're staying away from my channel, and they're not coming here. These people are using my name in titles and tags, and their videos are being ranked along mine. That includes you, Jamie. You have tags of my name in your videos. And people that view your content view mine. It's called related content, right? And YouTube takes all of that into consideration. And honestly, dude, I want nothing to do with your content, right? But see, that's what Jamie does. He purposefully infiltrates these creators because when they watch his videos and ours, YouTube relates the channels, and then you rank alongside their videos, and that's how Jamie builds his traction. You see, Jamie, I know exactly what you're doing. I do, right? I've been saying that for a while. I'll say it again. I mean, it's not a bad way to penetrate the YouTube algorithm as long as you're doing things the right way, which the way you do things we know are just for selfish gain. You don't want to collaborate with people, dude. You just want to take from people. If you were a collaborator, it'd be a different story, right? The only people you make deals with are people within your own network and things that you can control within your own network. And it has to be done your way or it's the highway, sir. You have no flexibility and you're very unreasonable. And we'll talk more about that later tonight. We will, because we're getting to the bottom of this and we're going to let people know the truth. My public perception, my public image has been tarnished by a lot of these people, primarily this guy, right? And it's going to stop. It's going to stop. It really is. I really love the ladies loving and appreciating each other. Well, let me ask you this, baby, before I go off the air. Does anything I say right now make sense to any of you or you? What are your thoughts about what I'm saying? Or am I just speaking into the air? I mean, it'd be really nice to get some support. It'd be really nice. Ginny, we love you, says California Ford Outdoors. We're at 83 minutes, 1 hour and 23 minutes. Love you, Miss Holly, Miss D, CFO, and all. Jenny Ann says, thank you for being here and all you have done and do for us, Coach Eli, Coach D. Yeah. Yeah, my woman is an incredible, incredible woman. She's so incredibly smart. I agree with everything you said. Babe, are you agreeing with me just to agree, or are you being unbiased? Do you agree because you agree? You don't agree just because you love me. You agree because you actually agree, right? Because honestly, baby, I love you. I'll love you no matter what, but I really want your honest opinion here. I don't want there to be any biased opinions because we're in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? I do something that you don't like, you tell me. And you do. And I do the same thing on the flip side. I do. Agree. Thank you. You have the right to be here and you are helping so many. Well, thank you. Thank you, Ginny Ann. Thank you, babe. Thank you, CFO. Thank you, Holly. Thank you, everyone. I'll be back in a few hours, folks. I'm going to figure out what my lady and I are going to do for dinner. I'll be back in a few hours. You know, I tell when I don't agree. You know, I tell when I don't agree. Yeah, that's for damn sure, baby. You make it very apparent when you don't agree. You're right. Um, yeah, I was going to mention real quick before going off the air. Yeah, my lady is a wonderful, wonderful woman. She's very smart. She's helped so many people, and she continues to help so many people. But she's so hard on herself, right? My woman thinks she's not doing enough. She thinks she's not good enough at times. And I understand that's how feminine energy is to a certain extent. Stop being hard on yourself, babe. You've helped so many people. And you know, the person you've actually helped the most over the last year plus has been me. And I appreciate that. And I say that wholeheartedly. I mean that. I do. You have helped me a lot. You have helped me a lot. Would have never gotten this second channel monetized if it wasn't for you. And I don't think I'd be still putting out content at this level if it wasn't for you. I would have probably done something else at this point. I kept this going because you came into my life and you really appreciated my content and what I do. And it was helping you. And I went to go take a break. I was going to take a break for a week or so. And you were saddened by it. I put my main channel back then, before I moved everything here to Coach Eli 2, on my main channel where I was streaming when you first met me. You know, you were saddened when I wasn't going to create for a week or so or two. You're like, what are you going to do at work? What am I going to listen to? You inspire me. And after talking with you later that night, I put my channel back to public, and I went right back to business as normal. Why? Because of you. Glad you stayed. They only win when you quit. No, that's true, Coach J-Rom. Thank you. Appreciate that. What I'm saying for my lady is that I really wish this woman I'm with would realize how much she's done for me and how much of a better man she's made me. And she says she understands, but she's still really hard on herself because she thinks that like there's more she can do. Baby, you've done more than enough. That's how women are. When they love a man, they love a man to death. Like they are going to feel like nothing they do is ever enough. Baby, I got you. I got you too. I do. All right, folks, we are at 88 minutes, 1 hour and 28 minutes. Babe, would you like some chicken katsu? Or should I just come back and see if we got some leftovers? I can go pick up some food real quick if you want. And yes, I'm doing this live on the air. I'm asking you live on the air. I don't care. It's my arena. I got nothing to hide. I don't care. I'll broadcast driving to the location where I go eat. I don't give a damn. This is who I am. Right? And eventually everyone will know who you are. You're like, no. Okay. All right. I'll be home in a little bit. I got to pack up the stuff, babe. So just don't call me or anything. I got to pack up my stuff. My phone's on Do Not Disturb. And I won't be able to get your call. And yes, I saw you try to call me by mistake, baby. And then you said it was a mistake, not a big deal. Long delivery, LOL. Oh, you're going to pick me up some orange chicken while you're there? Oh, I love orange chicken, Holly. It's good shit. It's good stuff. All right, everyone. Keep it locked here to Coach Eli 2 Authentic Live Streams. I'll be going live by myself from the studio in about 2 to 2.5 hours from now. Don't have a time yet. I'm going to eat dinner with my lady, and then I'm going to set up a show, make some coffee, and then probably go on for an hour, hour and a half. And I'm going to continue talking about this because I want to reach everyone as much as possible. I want to continue reaching people and continue to fight the good fight. I appreciate you all. I love you all. Thank you, Ginny Ann. Thank you, Coach Sharon. Thank you, CFO, California Ford Outdoors. Thank you, Holly's Hauntings and Happenings. Yeah, I'll tell you this, folks. I'll tell you who's in the lead of the 30-day life-changing positivity challenge. It is Holly. Holly, you're in the lead. You got a pretty good lead, but it's still anyone's game. We've got 5 more days to go after this, folks. Catch ya, Eli, Captain Kangaroo. Thank you. Appreciate it. You're all wonderful, says respectfully, maturely, and professionally. Oh, God, RMP, we are definitely friends, LOL. Yes, you ladies are. CFO says, I live for Panda Express. Yeah, I used to like that, but too much MSG in that stuff. But it all has MSG, so what the hell, right? Right, CFO, California Ford Outdoors. All right, folks. See you all later tonight. Have a good one. Take care, and as always, be good to each other.